When reading through systematic reviews, seeing a librarian as an author or included in the acknowledgments can seem somewhat rare. Because of this, some researchers may assume that librarian involvement in a systematic review is not necessary. While this may technically be true, librarian involvement in a systematic review can help ensure that your review is of a higher quality. So, why involve a librarian in your systematic review? First of all, if you are following one of the many systematic review methodologies, such as Cochrane, JBI, or the Institute of Medicine, you are required to have a librarian or information professional on your review team. If you do not, then your review will technically not meet the standards of that methodology. However, even if you choose not to follow a methodology, a librarian can bring great value to your review. The librarians here at Rush offer many types of assistance to researchers conducting systematic reviews, including guidance on the process, searching for existing reviews on the topic, help with refinement of the search question, guidance on types of studies to include, guidance on protocol registration, identification of databases for searches, instruction in search techniques and methods, construction of the search strategy and search translations, authorship of the methods section, training in our citation management systems and screening tools, RefWorks and Covidence. Librarian involvement offers many benefits, and the more the librarian knows about your project, the better the involvement will be. If you request assistance with a systematic review, you'll be asked the following questions. Have you determined that there are no existing systematic reviews that address your question? What is your research question? Is it in PICO format? Is this a team effort? Are you following the PRISMA guidelines or another set of guidelines? Do you plan to use a citation management tool or screening software to manage the search results? Do you plan to publish? If so, what are some journals you plan to submit to? How will the librarian be given credit? Which databases will be searched? What is your expected timeline for this part of the systematic review? Do you want any search limitations, i.e., language, date of publication, etc.? While you do not have to know the answer to every single question at the meeting, and our librarians will even help you to find the answers to some, the more you know about your project going in, the stronger it will be. It is important to note that Rush librarians do not offer minimal involvement services. If you already have a final search string that you simply need to run in the databases and upload to Covidence and do not want any librarian input on search strategy, you are expected to do so on your own. If you do receive librarian assistance, the librarian should either be acknowledged by name in the paper or included as a co-author, depending on the extent of the work provided. For example, several major revisions of the search string or the writing of the methods section would require authorship. Acknowledging librarian involvement helps your review, as it lets readers know that you followed recommended best practices in working closely with a librarian. If you would like to have a librarian involved in your systematic review, please reach out to us via the Request a Librarian Assisted search form, and make sure to indicate that you are working on a systematic review.